I remember it was only, what, maybe 3 or 4 months ago when there was an item about the group and him on the news. I had not heard of them. And what has happened within a, really, what, 3 months' time across the world.
It's amazing. Their
Phenomenon.
current tour is totally sold out.
Yeah.
They have a new U.S. tour coming up in September, an HBO special later this month. And of course, we've all seen the Boy George look-alike catch on. And in a few minutes, we're going to talk with a couple of the look-alikes right after this from General Foods. They look exactly like Boy George.
Do you really want to hurt me? Do you really want to make me cry? Precious kisses, what's happened me? Love never ask you why. Loving your eyes used to make me like no sea. Step out like a gotham shadow, so your eyes across the sea.
7 minutes of 9. As we've just seen, the Boy George look is, if nothing else, unique. But it's becoming less so. Some in the fashion industry say the boys' look has been the biggest influence of the past year. And Boy George look-alike contests are taking place all over the country. Among the winners are Drew Searing, a senior from the University of Maryland, who took first place in a contest there. Also, Lisa Watanowitz won a Boy George look-alike contest in Indiana. Good morning.
Good morning.
Lisa, I understand you won $100 for winning the contest, but how much did it cost you to look like this?
It didn't cost anything. I won $200, but this is all stuff that I just picked up from friends and stuff.
How long does it take to do your makeup?
A long time. The first time it took like 2 or 3 hours, and like all my friends were helping, but today it took a little less. But
you know, a lot of stores are selling Boy George type dresses. He told me when I spoke with him, he says, I don't wear dresses, I wear long shirts. So a lot of stores are selling them for anywhere from $60 to $90. What about somebody who wants to look like Boy George but really can't afford that, Drew?
I think they should go to a thrift shop or something. That's what I did. This whole costume cost me less than $5, you know. I mean, really, you know, you can go and buy the Boy George clothing, but why not make up your own style, you know?
Well, that's the question I wanted to get to, because it's fun to copy and everything else, but what about your own unique look? Do you sometimes feel like you're just a representation of somebody else?
well, usually I don't dress like this. But
oh, you don't?
No, but I think Boy George's thing is not for, I don't think he wants everybody to just copy him. I think he'd like, you know, he's just stating his own thing, and I think everybody should just state their own.
He says his message is be yourself. Drew, I understand that after you won the contest, your picture was in a newspaper.
Yes.
How did your parents react to it?
Well...
Funny I should ask.
Yes. I had told my mother about it, okay, and I did not tell my father that I was going to be in the newspaper. And my father saw the article without knowing that I was going to be in it. My mother, I don't think, she kind of giggled about it, laughed about it. My father, you know, and at first he thought, what is my son doing on this newspaper dressed up as some weird guy, you know? But he got over it, you know, and I think...
Parents usually do.
You know, I think it was just, he realized that it was just for fun, you know.
Yeah, and it is. Okay, thanks so much for being with us.
Thank you.
Don't get mugged on the, out on the street, okay? We'll be back right after this from 4 minutes of 9.